ready to provide expert analysis. Alongside me is Stuart Robson. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League. The group stage and match day one. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It is Liverpool facing Manchester City.
Well, the first game of the group is so vital. You just can't get off to a losing start. This could be a tight battle today, Derek.
Real chance. It could be up for grabs. Mo Salah. Thwarting him. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Alisson begins in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts with Andrew Robertson in the wide defensive areas. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson gets the nod in goal. Nathan Ake plays with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. Kevin De Bruyne starts alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield. And the lone striker today is Erling Haaland. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Trent Alexander-Arnold. On to Konate. Salah. Can he finish this? And it was there for them to take the lead so early on here.
Well, they've certainly started brightly, and that should have been the opening goal, no doubt about that.
Not in the accuracy department, leaving a bit to be desired. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Haaland! And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, let's have another look at this because Haaland shows great skill to go beyond the defender. And then Haaland finishes it with such quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal from a top-class player. Well, it's a big moment for him. Just needs to get his players refocused now.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Gakpo. And in with a real chance. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Well, he has the measure of his man. Takes it on. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending.
Well, it's still all level here, thanks to that magnificent piece of goalkeeping. You just can't believe that City haven't taken the lead here.
Well, pushing again for a goal, looking full of purpose. Excellent use of advantage from the referee in City's favour. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Put in by De Bruyne. Not really the ideal clearance. Well read to ease the pressure. Grealish. Huge block. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? Can't get the shot through. Oh, what an opportunity. Defending of the highest class to stop him. Walker. Gakpo. Genuine chance. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Kovacic lost it. Gakpo. Being egged on by the crowd. Chance to finish. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Well, failure to keep the ball by Liverpool. Rodri. Is it going to be? Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Being pressed here, and he's in. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Haaland. Wasteful from City. Thiago. Gakpo. And defensive play to be applauded. Silva. De Bruyne now. De Bruyne. Real chance. Well, they'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. City move it forward with purpose. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Haaland. Haaland. Very quick thinking there. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Haaland. City couldn't keep it. Gakpo. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. It is advantage Manchester City here. Rodri. Walker now. An alert intervention. Erling Haaland. Here's Kovacic. De Bruyne. Liverpool unable to hold on to the ball. And he's made headway. Well, to think he only had the keeper to beat. Couldn't take the opportunity. And the referee can't take any chances. And now he will receive attention. Back in business again with a drop ball. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
Keen to take it short here. Can they slot it home? And problem solved for now.
Well, I have to say, that was an outstanding piece of goalkeeping. And most importantly, it stopped City from taking the lead.
Yes, in the mood to exert more pressure. Really good challenge. Good ball to switch the play. Rodri. Mateo Kovacic. Liverpool with the ball once more. And City get the throw in. Ake. Mateo Kovacic. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't keep the ball. And Liverpool could get in behind the defence. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? So Bosley, well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. Well, any goalkeeper would be disappointed if he didn't save that. How can he take them on and beat them? But quick thinking defensively. Now can they counter clinically? Chance here. It could be up for grabs. Well, they can bring it out now. Haaland. And Grealish. In with a chance. Well, when it's you against the goalkeeper, I'm sorry, you've got to do better. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Gakpo. And he's in. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease. And it's just a change of pace. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smacks it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
So City get things going again, and the onus is on them to erase the damage done by that concession. And in with a real chance. Determined defending. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Oh, he's through here. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, just watch this again. Salah's pass is inch perfect, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is. Well, that's not a happy manager. He knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Rodri. Well, he has the measure of his man. That's how it looked, but full credit to him for atoning for the error. Mateo Kovacic. De Bruyne now. Here's Kovacic. It's a promising City move, but they took care of the situation defensively. Mo Salah. And defensive play to be applauded. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. So Bosley. Haaland. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Intelligent threaded pass here. Oh, an incredible clearance. I must say, I didn't see that coming. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Under the full weight of the pressure. Rodri. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. This looks more than decent. He's allowed his opponent to get past him. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. A Liverpool free kick coming up. And intercepted it. And support available. Oh, in with a chance. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Now sending it in. It hasn't come to very much. Long-range effort. Dias. Kevin De Bruyne. On to Haaland. A super tackle and they've won possession. He continues his run. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Walker. Now Haaland. Silva. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Almost at half-time, and nothing really to complain about if you happen to be a Liverpool fan. Stuart, they've been impressive.
Well, they've played some really good football up to now. In particular, the way they've got it into their front players has been excellent. I've also liked the movement of the strikers. They just now need to take this forward into the second half.
City pushing forward with options available. He's in behind. Well, that is high-level goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. That's goalkeeping of the highest quality, I would say.
Now a short corner here. Firing it in. And foiled by Van Dijk. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. Thiago. Oh, good-looking run. Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick. Whatever way you slice it, it really has been a positive contribution from midfield, Stuart.
Well, what a midfield performance this has been. He's been clever on the ball, he's worked hard out of possession, and he's dictated the flow of the game. Absolutely brilliant.
And Liverpool come away with it. And he's made headway. Oh, that is a super save.
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
And over comes the corner. Oh, disappointing clearance. And a routine catch for the Brazilian. Silva. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter, but they dealt with the threat posed. Thiago. This is Salah. Wasteful from Liverpool. And Liverpool free kick coming up. So it's going to be a goal kick here. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. That's effective pressure high up the pitch. Mateo Kovacic. The ball with Rodri. Gakpo. Chances on. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Delivering it. Really fine catch by the goalkeeper. Under a bit of pressure too. Grealish. Gakpo. The fans want to see a shot. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations. So back underway, and Liverpool really galloping to victory now. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
And he takes it on. Well, the free kick just over the crossbar.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was going in. But as you said, Derek, just over the crossbar, not quite coming down in time.
Salah. Gakpo. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
And a goal kick is the outcome. Ake. Here's Kovacic. Given away by City. And the Liverpool throw-in forthcoming. Well, they no longer have the ball. Not giving him a moment's peace. He's in here. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Rodri. On to Haaland. And using his strength to shield the ball. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. And no more time left. That concludes the first half here at the Bay Arena. Back in business, and no sugarcoating it. There was a big gulf between them in the first half. Will we see a response from City in the second? Well, the referee trying to play advantage there, but it wasn't forthcoming. Long-range effort. Routine for Ederson. Grealish. Here's Kovacic. City know that wide area is really opening up. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Well, a no-nonsense clearance and a throw-in coming up. And he has options available. Now sliding in field. Pulls it back. Very effective pass. Virgil van Dijk with the block. Not trying the chip, but he got the execution all wrong.
Well, if he had the chance again, I think he'd choose another option. Not even close in the end.
Jones. A very good tackle. Kevin De Bruyne. Good-looking move, this. Gonna get a try. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, as you can see here, De Bruyne gets beyond the challenge of the defender, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Well, that's in the remit of any referee to stop play. It's what he's going to do, so the player can receive attention.
दूसरा बंदा खतर करता अपना भाई इन्होंने
So following the stoppage, back underway with a drop ball. Well, wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. And still pressing. A smart stop here. And short it is. Now in a more than decent position. Nice weight on the pass. Real chance. And the pass deftly cut out. Liverpool in a position of menace. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Rodri. Kevin De Bruyne. Jota. And he takes it on. Oh, a tremendous block. De Bruyne. Now Holland. And return to De Bruyne. And he read it well. Plenty of support here. Holland. And the shot. Well, that was an opportunity to get themselves back into this contest.
Well, it's a chance, yes, and one they needed to take. They're struggling here, no doubt about that.
Andrew Robertson. Superb effort to keep it in. Walker just couldn't keep it. Room to roam for City on the wing. Oh, a really untidy loss of possession. City get the corner. Taken short. The danger not over. Well, no luck in terms of finding the target. So Bosley. Jones. Trying to open up the defence. Could be a chance. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish. Well, that's not a happy manager at all. Pep Guardiola knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
A change in the offing for City. And fine work from Liverpool to win the ball back. Jota. Clears it away. Holland. City couldn't keep the ball. Rodri. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. 30 minutes to go then. Oh, he's lost possession. Jota. Can he take the chance? And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Well, he's given us away. Virgil van Dijk. Now with Konate. So Bosley. Van Dijk with it. Diogo Jota. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Can they get in behind them? Firing it towards goal! Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. Corner awarded to Liverpool. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Let's see about the delivery. And making sure it wasn't problematic. Well, too much elevation in terms of the shot. And support available. Has eyes for goal! Well, a powerful effort, but he couldn't quite keep the shot down. Foden. He's in here. And that is defending of the highest order. Could be threatening. Chance still on. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful. Rodri. Well, a failure to keep the ball by Manchester City. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. This might be ideal for the counter. It is advantage Manchester City here. Getting in there to intercept. Feeding it through. Still could be dangerous. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Let's take another look at this, and from the attacking point of view, everything's right. The shot across the goalkeeper, players coming in for the rebound, and there's not much the goalkeeper could do about that. He made a good effort on the first one, couldn't react to the second. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Kevin De Bruyne. Going well. But they dealt with the threat posed. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. This could be troublesome. Good-looking move. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
He's driven in the corner. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. And into the last 20 minutes. Good work from Liverpool to win it back. Gakpo. Decides to shoot. Stopped a surefire goal. Not great distribution from the keeper. City could be onto something. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Well, from a long way out, not really making good use of that free kick situation.
Absolutely not. That's a really poor free kick. A real waste.
And City have possession once more. Robertson. Determined defending. Bernardo Silva. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Ake. Alvarez. Strong but fair tackle. Can he find the right pass? Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. A City free kick forthcoming. De Bruyne. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. And how about the short corner? Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. And stopping the danger. He's going to have a go here. Well, the goalkeeper is thankful that it wasn't a better effort than it actually was. Jones. Thiago. Good-looking pass. Simple save, really. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Terrific block. De Bruyne. Oh, covering up defensively. And taken short. Firing it towards goal. Just not looking confident in possession. And Bernardo Silva has it. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Oh, really careless. They might be in. Keeper getting the touch. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Gakpo. And a timely intervention. Feeding it through. Thiago in a fruitful position. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And then we see what a good finisher he really is. He just rounds the keeper and passes it into the net. He's so calm under pressure.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Well, very close to the end of this game, and a performance Liverpool fans are going to remember fondly.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. Oh, goodness me. He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he? Well, they're trying to get right into his face. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Jota. Well, high marks for that pass. Thiago. Good through ball. And no problems at all for the keeper. Did well to hold on to it. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Oh, cleared away! Superb defending! Massive credit! Easy save. City have the ball again. Stones. Very quick thinking there. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Mateo Kovacic. Out of play, City throw. And I must say that's very good refereeing, going back to hand out the yellow card in that fashion. And he's kicked it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And De Bruyne firing it over. Well, the danger is still there. Will he finish? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
De Bruyne. Can they hit on the break? Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Salah. Crossed in quickly. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Silva. Phil Foden now. Plenty of support here. They'll have no intention of losing out. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Electing to cross into the centre. The clearance wasn't decisive. Might be a chance to break. Using his strength to shield the ball. De Bruyne. And back with Grealish. Giving them a different option by moving in field. And simple for the keeper. Salah. De Bruyne. Good-looking sequence. And the shot just over the top. Well, he's gone back and shown him a yellow card, Stuart.
Well, that was a poor challenge. The referee wasn't going to forget that, was he?
Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. And fine goalkeeping. Well, another wonderful save to add to his portfolio. Gakpo. Here is Thiago. Ball lost by Liverpool. De Bruyne with options. But they dealt with the threat posed. Thiago. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Robertson. Here is Thiago. And the pass, a good one. Mo Salah. Delivered into the box. A goal that is out of this world! I don't think anyone expected that, not least the goalkeeper. And I have a feeling we'll be seeing that time and time again. Incredible!
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? The athleticism, the connection, the accuracy, that's a great goal. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Alvarez. Oh, what an opportunity. Superb chance. And still an opportunity. An example of a goalkeeper in top form here. Diogo Jota. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Gakpo. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Salah. The delivery from Salah here. Couldn't grab hold of it. Very comfortable piece of defending. And Liverpool exploiting the space on the flank here. And the cross into the middle. And mopping up defensively. Played into the centre. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
There goes the full-time whistle, and Liverpool fans won't mind this at all. Liverpool with 3 points from their first game of this Champions League campaign.
Yeah, that's a good win and a vital 3.